Well, there's nothing like a sparkling blue day in the golden west of Sydney. It's my home ground. It's where I grew up. I popped out to the race day at Warwick Farm to catch up with Kosciuszko winning jockey Tyler Schiller and his mentor Mark Newnham.
Let's relive this year's Cosy winning run from the champion apprentice jockey on board the Geoff train front page.
The Kosciuszko about to get underway. The gates are back and they're off and racing. Hand of the Troopers last out of the barriers. Commando Hunters well back and Lure Melody jump well together with Talbrigar and Front Pages pushing through the middle. Far Too Easy's found the gap and starting to power to the line. Front Page at the 200 leads by 2 lengths. Far Too Easy's giving him chase. Front Page a length and a half to Far Too Easy. Then Finn to the outside. Front Page in front from Far Too Easy. He keeps going. Front Page and he's the headline this year. Front Page wins the Kosciuszko, beat Far Too Easy. Fender third, I think, in front of Cavalier Charles and Art Cadeau.
Front Page finally does it. He was picked for the last 2 Kosciuszkos. They had to withdraw through injury. Third time lucky. And happy birthday, Tyler Schiller.
Usually doesn't plan out like that. If you want to win a big race on your birthday or Melbourne Cup Day or something, you always struggle to complete it, but it all worked out on the weekend and the horse pretty much did all the work for me. He jumped and put himself in front and I didn't actually want to be there, but he was too tough for him in the end. It's a great feeling doing it for those connections. They're great people and he's a super horse.
Mark, you must have been very proud. Tyler's been with you for a couple of years, won the apprenticeship last year, he's leading this year.
Yeah, look, I certainly give the boys a big cheer when they contest any race. So, you know, $2 million race at Randwick, I was willing it over the line.
Did you still squeak in a late night kebab after the Kosciuszko?
No, I didn't actually. I just went and met with the Jurays and their owners. It was a very quiet night. I had an hour the next day.
That doesn't happen often, does it?
Oh, that's a great level about racing, you know. So even I get asked quite often, you know, how do you keep the boys in line after they've had a big win? But they'll be at work the next day mucking out boxes. That generally brings you back to earth pretty quick.
Oh, absolutely. So what does it mean to you winning the Kosciuszko? Obviously, you're at the start of your career.
Yeah, it's one of my bigger achievements, and I think it's one of Geoff's bigger achievements as well. So for us to both do it on the same day, it's a really great feeling and I'm very humbled to be able to be a part of that. Hopefully I can win some better races into my career, but for now it's one of the best I've had and hopefully we can keep going forward.
It's a great story of resilience, yours. You're only 24 years of age, broke your back in a car accident. At that point you must have thought, I'm never going to achieve what I wanted. Yeah,
definitely. When it happened, it was all very traumatising. They said I probably wouldn't ride again, so I'm very grateful to be where I am. My back's been super. I haven't had an issue with it, so I'm very lucky.
Do you feel like you had a second chance?
Definitely, yeah, for sure.
How important is it to bring young jockeys through, Mark? Because we look at Theo Green in the past, we look at Ronnie Quinton and all the work he did with Huey Bowman. They're just a couple of examples.
Yeah, oh look, it's a massive part of our industry. I mean, if you look around our jockey room, there we've got a few of our better jockeys ageing a little bit, which gives the young guys a chance. But you know, personally, it's something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy having the boys there and trying to help them on, you know, achieve what they want to. And it pretty much, racing at least rewards people that work hard at any level. So, you know, if they come there with the right frame of mind and a little bit of determination, they usually get there.
And Tyler, some great incentive. Being a country boy, the Kosciuszko, of course, a fantastic race for country trainers and everyone involved. But now we have the big dance, the little dance, other incentives. How important is it for regional and rural racing?
Yeah, to be able to race for that money, obviously the country trainers on the weekend, I'm sure it boosted a lot of stables there and it puts them up in the spotlight for that one race. It's a bit like the highways on the weekend, just being able to go for that money. It's a big deal for them and it's pretty much like winning a Group 1 when they can go around for that sort of money. It really helps the bottom line in the industry and keeps us alive.